This is a video of a young black woman that is angry. A young black woman that is angry and that is tired of everything that is going on in the world. Like, how can a police officer get away with killing an innocent person? And it's more so a Caucasian officer killing an African American man or a female, and they're getting away with it. Now, I know last night y'all heard about Alton Sterling. Um and he was a father of 5 children, his oldest being a 15-year-old young boy, and he got shot last night by six. He got shot last night by six. He got shot 6 times by a cop. Now, the video has been floating around on social media, and it's terrible. I feel like it's terrible because nobody wants to see their cousin, father, brother, nephew, niece, auntie. They don't want to see that type of video of them going around on social media. So I feel like folks should stop to sharing that video first and foremost. But as you can see in the video, you know, they're talking and things escalate, and then next thing you know, he's thrown to the ground and both the cops on him, and his hands are restrained, and you just see all of that. And you see where they're like, gun, and I'm just looking like, oh, how's he getting a gun? And you got his hand over here and have his body under the car. So, when the one officer pulled the gun out, whoever was recording, like, kind of dropped the camera down because they didn't know what was about to happen. And next thing you know, you hear gunshots, and the next thing you know, he's dead. So it's kind of like, I went to sleep like as soon as I seen that, because I got on social media last night like I usually do before I try to get some sleep. It was already late, had class in the morning, and I was just like, who is this new hashtag? And yes, I said, who is this new hashtag? I kept scrolling. I'm like clicking on it. I'm watching the video, and I just started crying. I just started crying because I'm so tired. I'm tired of this. In the end, of course, it's just been so much discussion about this, and it has went as far as somebody say, like, you know, he shouldn't have been out there doing what he was doing. He was selling CDs. He was selling CDs. We don't even know what he was selling CDs for. And I already know he didn't know that he was gonna be the next hashtag. He did not know. Or they brought black on black crime into this. It's just like, us as black people, we know what's going on in our community, and you know, we're I know I'm trying to find ways to where the black on black crime can not escalate, because again, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm teaching young children, so I'm trying to catch them at a young age, so I can put some encouragement in their minds to not go towards that lifestyle. Like, that's why I'm honestly doing teaching, because I'm tired of these. It be the young babies going and joining gangs and all this violence happening, and there's still violence happening now, and it pisses me off when people, they're like, somebody gets killed that they know, and they're just like, violence is not the answer. But next thing you know, they're out here having drama with the next person, fighting the next person, and doing this and doing that. And I'm honestly tired. You shouldn't take your time and waste it on somebody. If somebody don't like you, cool. Somebody want to fight you, you ain't gotta feed into that. You gotta start thinking. You have to use your brain. You have to use your brain, because it's like in the future, like you can't be doing that. You can't be at your job fighting. You gonna get fired. Then what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like you, and then people so like this just pisses me off. Like, and then yes, of course, you see the Black Lives Matter hashtag, and I will use the Black Lives Matter hashtag every day if I need to. And people are like, oh, y'all making this about black people again. Well, it seems like every time a black person do something, just like the dude, white dude, he raped a girl. He got what, 6 months probation? What the hell? But dude on Love and Hip Hop for something about weed or something, he got 20 years, 5 years in jail, and 15 years on probation for some weed. I mean, I mean, they don't make you think about stuff, does it? It makes me think about stuff. I'm like, how, how, like, how? I don't. It just makes me so angry, because it's like I said, I cried. I cried. I was crying. I cried. I've cried in class today, like, and I've had a migraine. I only had 4 hours of sleep. I just woke up from a nap, and I'm still like a little off, because it's just, I'm tired. It could have been my dad. It could have been my brother, and it's just like, you don't want. It could have been me. People can have so much beef with me or whatever, and I don't, it's just like, we're grown. Like, you can dislike me, all of this or whatever, or you can fall out with me right now for no reason, and then what? What if I become a hashtag? Then what? You're gonna be like, oh, we fell out for no reason, da 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 da. But people, they just have this I don't give a fuck attitude today, and they need to fucking quit it. They getting it from social media. Like, okay, you can have I don't give a fuck attitude. You can. But it's just like, to a certain extent, I feel like it's to a certain extent that you have that I don't give a fuck attitude, because you never know. You shouldn't have that beef to where one day when the person dies, you just like, I should have resolved that. And people are mad at me because I squashed beef with people. They're mad at me because I squashed beef with people, and they're just like, oh, you're phony, you're fake. How? Can't nobody control what you do. But then again, you don't need to be out here like, you don't need to be out here having that drama. Like, as of today, like, it was been time for change. It was already time for change. And me, and plus a couple more people that I know, we trying to make up ideas for changes. But it's just like, social media is just taking over. And I'm not talking about social media where, the makeup and da da da, but social media is the influence on the younger generation, and I see it because they want to have what's high, and the music, like, okay, I can give it, like, NWA, they did, fuck the police, whatever. But it's just like, now, the music these days that I don't listen to. I listen to a couple of songs and they cool, but the music these days, they talking about being on drugs. I was being high, fucked up, lit, in the club, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, what about having a job though, And like, again, folks just graduated from high school. People just graduated from high school. And I know I asked this question on Facebook. I said, so out of all y'all that graduated from high school, who's gonna go to college? Only like 5 people answered me. So it's just like, we're driven by the wrong things. We're doing the wrong things. And it's time for a change. It's been time for a change. Like, this, I'm tired of adding hashtags. I'm tired of this shit. And it's just, it's time for us to change. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it. Like, okay, yeah, our lives do matter, but right now we're talking about the black ones. We are talking about the black ones right now. That's it. Like, again, I don't know how anybody else feels, but I mean, you're free to leave your opinions, but I just really needed to say this because I'm just so heartbroken and I don't know, like, I'm tired of this. But yeah, I mean, just tell me how y'all feel about the situation because this is how I feel. I'm tired. I've been ready for the change. Are you ready? Are you gonna change? Let me know. Let me know, and I'll be right by your side supporting you. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, yeah.